Joel here with Bodycam Breakdown TV. Today's footage comes from NY Detective. If you want to watch the original video without my commentary or breakdown, I'll have the full footage linked below so you can watch it start to finish. What begins as a report of a vehicle crashing into a building quickly draws officers to a parking lot scene filled with unanswered questions. With a damaged vehicle and an active investigation underway, officers are about to discover that this incident may be far more complicated than it first appears. The breakdown starts now.
On the phone.
All right. You there?
No, I live here, but I locked myself out. We didn't call you. That's what we're telling you.
Yeah, we're good. We're good. Just.
So why are you being so hostile?
Okay, I'm not hostile. I just told you to shut the car off. That's it.
But you don't have the right to tell me that. I'm not the person you're looking for. So it doesn't matter.
Officers are still working to understand the circumstances surrounding the incident. When attention begins shifting away from that process, it can create additional concerns that officers may need to address before the investigation can move forward.
She was just trying to help me get in my apartment.
I'm at building 4149. I'm out 52.
Hey,
can you shut the car off?
why? I'm not the person you're looking for in question. You guys walked up to us.
There's officers telling you to shut the car off.
But I don't have to do that. I know my rights. He walked up investigating something else. I'm sitting in my car. We're having a conversation. We're on the phone.
When officers issue direct instructions involving a vehicle, their focus is often on reducing uncertainty and maintaining control of the scene. Delays in compliance can quickly draw additional attention because officers may view the vehicle as a factor that could change the situation unexpectedly.
I'm not who you're looking for.
Okay.
So regardless of whatever
we determine that's what we're going to figure out.
But you just harassed a random person. I'm sitting in my car. I can do that. I don't have to cut my car off. No, Miss Melissa, I know my rights and they try to violate my rights. All right, this is a public space. I can sit in my car. He walked up to us asking us to shut my car off. My car was already on when he pulled up.
As the conversation shifts toward debating authority rather than addressing the officer's instructions, communication often becomes less productive. That can make it more difficult for officers to manage the scene and keep everyone focused on the issues they're trying to resolve.
Okay.
We're on the phone. Whatever the y'all looking for, that ain't got shit to do with us. We can sit in our car.
So that's what we're here investigating,
right? So you can investigate that, but I don't have to cut off my car because you're doing the investigation.
Okay, so
I'm not part of your investigation.
So while we're doing this and you go to pull off.
I didn't pull off. I wasn't going to pull off. My car was already on.
That's why we asked people to turn the car off.
I don't have to do that.
Continued refusal over a simple instruction can become significant because the issue is no longer just the vehicle itself. Officers are now having to determine whether their directions will be followed, which can influence how they approach the rest of the encounter.
If you're uncomfortable with that, that's fine. But
just stand by until we get further.
Right, okay. Close my door, please. No, I do not. You can close my door and I can roll down my window. Right, no. I can close my door and we can roll down my window. He opened my door. Yes, he did.
By trying to control how the conversation takes place, she's creating additional obstacles for officers who are attempting to gather information and manage the scene. The more communication becomes restricted, the more difficult it can be to keep the encounter moving in a productive direction.
He opened my door. What do you mean it's not closing?
You have your ID?
Hold on. I ain't gotta give you shit, bro. You let me
step out of the car
do
real
not
quick.
touch me, no.
Step out of the car real quick.
Hey, call my mama.
Ma'am, do you have your ID?
Why? Does it matter? I'm sitting in my car. I'm not part of... Okay, so then do your investigation. No, you do not.
The encounter has moved beyond a disagreement about the vehicle and is now centered on compliance with officer instructions. When repeated directions continue to go unanswered, officers may begin reassessing how they maintain control of the scene and move the investigation forward.
If you don't step out, we're going to pull you out.
No, you're not. Hey, Ma. Hey, call my mama right now. Call my mama right now. Hey, don't touch me, bro. Hey, stop, bro. Y'all can't do this. I know my rights. Call my mama right now, Miss Melissa. Hey, stop playing with me. Bro, y'all want some bullshit, bro.
Once physical resistance becomes part of the encounter, officer priorities often shift toward gaining control of the situation safely. Efforts to pull away, tense up, or resist directions can make a routine detention significantly more difficult to manage and increase the amount of attention required to bring the scene under control.
Yeah, what? It's all y'all weak ass. Bro, stop playing with me, bro. I know my rights. Yo, Melissa, call my mom right now. Call Joey and call my mama.
The encounter ultimately ended with the driver being taken into custody after officers struggled to gain control of the situation. According to the case outcome, she was charged with assault, criminal mischief involving more than $1,000 in damages, and resisting arrest with violence. This encounter is a reminder that decisions made after police arrive can have just as much impact as the original incident itself. What are your thoughts on how this encounter unfolded? Let us know in the comments below. And that's where this encounter comes to an end. If you enjoyed these breakdowns, be sure to hit like, subscribe, and share the video to help support the channel. Every encounter sparks different opinions, so I'd love to hear yours. Drop a comment below and join the discussion. Thank you for watching and being part of the BBTV community.